The Ontario Provincial Police Organized Crime Enforcement Bureau and Community Street Crime Units in both Central and East Region began Project Berwick back in January of 2020, investigating individuals trafficking opium in the Greater Toronto Area. Information obtained as a result of that investigation led to a traffic stop last week in Belleville. Further investigation after that traffic stop identified and linked a location in Quebec and some locations in Toronto at which warrants were subsequently executed. Ultimately, what we determined was that a large stockpile of opium was being held at a location in Quebec, moved to the GTA, and distributed in that area. Project Berwick investigators will continue to work on this project. It's not over yet. We will work with our partners in law enforcement, both domestic and abroad, to make sure we follow up on this investigation. It's clear that Canada is not an originating country for the production of opium, so it's incumbent on us to make sure we follow up on all avenues to figure out how it got into this country and that we determine the total scope of this criminal network. Getting into the specific details about Project Berwick and what's happened last week, on April 22, 2020, the investigative team, with the assistance of our East Region Emergency Response Team, conducted a planned vehicle stop in Belleville, Ontario, which led to the arrest of 2 individuals as well as the seizure of 28 kilograms of opium. Evidence obtained from that traffic stop initiated the execution of 3 subsequent search warrants in North York, Thornhill, and Wentworth Knoll, Quebec. 2 more accused were arrested as a result of these search warrants, and an additional 1,968 kilograms of opium was seized. The Service de Police de la Ville de Montréal and the Sûreté du Québec assisted with the warrant executed in Quebec. During the course of the investigation, the teams combined to seize a total of 1,996 kilograms of opium, and based on a conservative estimate of $15,000 per kilogram wholesale, the street value of the opium seized in this investigation is just under $30 million. The accused in this investigation have displayed a complete and blatant disregard for the law and public safety. This amidst a worldwide pandemic and an opioid crisis in this country. The quantity of opium seized in this investigation is very significant. It's a record certainly for the OPP. Project Berwick investigative team has removed a tremendous supply of a dangerous drug from our communities. The 2 individuals arrested during the vehicle stop were released on a promise to appear and are expected for a first appearance in the coming months at an Ontario Court of Justice in Toronto. 1 accused has been held in custody and 1 other was released unconditionally. 3 individuals have been charged with a total of 10 offenses under the Controlled Drugs and Substances Act. Releasing the identity of the individuals charged could potentially compromise their safety.